All right, so tonight we have tribal decks. I am playing Sigarda Heron's Grace, a 4/5 flying angel that says you and humans you control have hexproof. And I can pay 2 generic and exile a card from my graveyard to make a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Um, it, I'm playing humans. I am the human deck, but there's a couple angels because humans and angels, they work pretty well together. So we're gonna see if I can win with what I think is fair magic. I mean, I have to swing to win, but I have cards like Cather's Crusade and a couple other, anthems to hopefully make mine beefier than everyone else's. Coil, what are you playing tonight?
I am playing a god as my commander to helm a zombie tribal deck. I'm playing the Scarab god. He's a Dimir commander that says at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life, and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. You can pay 2 a blue and a black and exile a creature from any graveyard and make a 4/4 black zombie copy of it. It's a token copy. And Scarab God is pretty hard to kill because when you kill it, it goes to graveyard at the end of the turn. I can put it back in my hand. I don't even need any special pump spells or anything. I'm going to put like 10 lords out. All my zombies are going to be huge. Also swinging to win.
All right, love it. And with us tonight, we have Andy, Zupke, and Brian. What are you guys playing? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey.
Andy, you're more of a gentleman than me. You can go first.
Okay, sure. So hello, everybody. Tonight I am starting with the strongest color combination in Commander. We're playing Boros.
Heck yeah.
Playing Sylvia and Khorvath. Sylvia has double strike and says dragons I control have double strike. Khorvath is a dragon with flying and haste and says knights I control have flying and haste. So my normal play group does regular challenge decks where we just put together decks based around a certain theme, and this was one of our budget decks. So this started out as a $50 deck, and I just added a few pricey staples to it, so it's a little bit more than that, but still pretty battle cruiser. I'm looking forward to getting stomped.
Yeah.
And we'll have, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll have deck lists post below, and we will, if anybody wants these deck lists that's in chat, let us know, and otherwise, check it out on YouTube. Brian, you've got some elementals, I think. What are you playing?
Yeah, so I'm playing the Teamer version, or was it Zagoth now? Is that whatever?
Oh, I don't know those new names. That's too new.
No, I'm too old for that. Oh, that's right, Ketra. Because it reminds me of Ketra Still White from DS9. Anyway, I'm playing the Rug version. We'll go that old school of Omnath. This started off as the red-green version, but as soon as this was spoiled, I wanted to add blue because who doesn't love drawing cards and are playing also very powerful creatures. It's a ramp kind of synergy deck, but also plays big beefy boys, and it swings for the fences and draws cards.
And I've heard it's won on turn 4 before. I wasn't in the room when it happened, but I heard it's can be really good if you get the best hand.
I was there, Brian. I was there, Brian.
Average foil remembers.
My deck can win on turn 14.
Yeah, I think mine's the same. All right, let's do 2d6 to decide who goes first, and then we will draw our hands. I got a 7.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a 7. Yes, tied.
Ooh. All right.
I have 32.
Crushed it.
All right, so Brian, you and I re-roll, and
Low roll.
I got a 7. No, we'll stay at high roll.
Oh, all right. Wait. Okay, so I got a 6.
I get to go first. All right, and as usual, we have a mulligan rule here. Draw until you have a hand that's capable. We want everyone to be able to play Magic, or until you have 3 lands in your hand. Then you have to keep that. Please don't abuse it.
I will not abuse it, for I will not mulligan. I will keep my hand.
I'm good.
I mean, I kind of like this hand, so I'm just going to keep this, even though it's probably bad. So,
I agree with that sentiment.
Okay, then it sounds like we are all good to go. So I will draw for turn. Start this out. I'm going to play Nope, I'm not. I'm going to play a Fortified Village and reveal this Plains. So it comes in untapped. And then I'm going to tap for green and play Avacyn's Pilgrim, which taps for white. I'll pass my turn.
And it's also a human.
Also a human. On turn 1, if you guys don't all play one of your tribal cards on turn 1, you just lose.
I'm going to play an island and pass.
All right, Coil lost.
I lose. Hold on, the round isn't over, though. I could still flash out a 1 blue zombie.
Oh, sure. You're right.
Mountain and pass.
Ooh, my ass just went up by 50%. I will play a Verdant Catacombs, and I will pay 1 life to sacrifice it and search for a forest or a swamp card. The forest card that I will search for is a Breeding Pool untapped, so I will take 3 total life loss.
We appreciate that.
Makes me feel like I'm already winning.
Right.
Dun.
The power move in me says just a pass. We'll play an Embodiment of Spring, which is a 0/3 for 1 blue. Pay a colorless green, tap it, sacrifice it, search my library for a basic land, put it in play tapped. And it is an elemental.
All right. Pass your turn.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Untap, draw. I am going to play a Plains. And I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to play Shaman of Forgotten Ways.
Activate it right now.
To be fair, I've activated this once, and I still lost when I activated it. So.
Yeah, I did that too. I shortened the game by like 6 turns.
I did. So it is a 2/3 that taps to add 2 mana in any combination of colors for creature spells only. And then it has Formidable, and you can pay 11, 9 colorless and green, and tap it. Each player's life total becomes equal to the number of creatures they control. Only activate this if I can control creatures with total power 8 or greater combined. So we'll see if that ever happens. This is mostly in here for a ramp. I pass my turn.
I'm going to cast Brainstorm on your end step.
Oh, you did have something. I feel so silly. It's my Boros deck.
What's going to happen is Coil's going to play a zombie and Andy's going to lightning bolt him.
Oh, I didn't even think of lightning bolt.
Draw for turn. Play a
this
dismal
is Commander. Who's playing lightning bolt, Andy? I play lightning bolt.
You play Dismal Backwater, comes in tapped, I gain 1 life, and I'll pass the turn.
Power move.
All right.
So Colin in chat says he's got a Sylvia and Khorvath deck too. I don't feel so alone.
I think it's a really cool deck. I think, like you said at the beginning, it's in Boros colors, and people tend to stay away from them. But I feel like Battle Bond kind of came and went so quickly that from Battle Bond, I know Coin Flip's got a lot of attention, but I feel like they didn't get enough.
And Peer and Tooth.
And Peer and Toothy. Oh yeah, I can't forget about that. Brian has one of those decks.
And I guess there's also Najila was also from that set.
Oh my gosh.
Najila Oblongata. I can never forget about that.
Yeah, Najila's great.
Also, Mungara was printed in that set with its first legendary creature card. The new mono white Mungara that's being printed on M21.
No, that was a reprint, right?
Yeah, it was from Time Spiral.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh, you're right.
Right. Yeah.
Also, doubling seasons.
Whose turn is it?
Battle Bond. What a great set.
Oh my god, so good.
Also, so expensive.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Am I missing?
I passed to Andy.
Okay, it's me.
Oh,
then.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was listening to all the chat.
That's right.
Yeah, geez, Andy Zupke holding up everybody. Just kidding. I can't talk.
Play a Sword of the Animist.
Ooh, Sword of the Anime.
Legendary artifact equipment. Equip creature gets +1/+1. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, I search my library for basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. Ramp. Go ahead, Brian.
The last time I played with Andy Zupke, he played that card and he was not nice with it.
That must have been my Kaikar deck, right?
Yeah. I will play the Lonely Mountain and pass my turn.
All right, I'm going to untap and draw. I will play a forest, and then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Sigarda.
Mm-hmm.
So I and humans I control have hexproof. Sigarda does not have hexproof herself. It only took us a few games to figure that out when I built this a couple years ago. And then I'm also going to tap for 1 white, and I am going to play Mother of Runes.
Nice. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Ma. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Ma,
Untap and draw.
Ma, what do you? I never know what she was doing up there. Ma, meatloaf.
Ah, the meatloaf. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast a Gleaming Overseer.
It's gleaming under the glare.
I was gonna say a glare.
It is a 1/4 zombie wizard. When it enters the battlefield, amass 1. And it says zombie tokens I control have hexproof and menace. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw, play Moontane.
Tang.
I had to look at your screen. I was like, what's a Moontane? Oh, it's mountain.
Yeah.
What? This is a new card I didn't know about.
I'll play Sylvia
Mm-hmm.
and pass the turn.
Sylvia Library.
Yeah.
During your end step,
Yes.
I will sacrifice my embodiment of spring, to which I will get the embodiment
Of a basic land.
Yeah, so I will get a basic Island.
Oh, that's fitting for the playmat you're playing on.
From the lands.
From the Islands?
It just says
Island?
from the lands, though, from what we can see.
Is can? I know. Okay, I will go to my Andy's upkeep, and then I will go to my Andy draw step.
What?
Wow.
You wish you were in
What is even
Andy.
happening?
Every time I say Zupke, I want to say Zupkeep. I don't know why.
If there's other Andys in chat, we need to have 4 Andys play one time. I swing at Andy. I'm sorry, which one?
The Andy's Wait, it should be Andy and then Mountain, like all red decks, so it could be Andy's Mountains.
Sponsored by Andy's Mints.
Yeah.
Andy's candy.
All right, so I will play Blasphemous Act.
Are you
Costs
kidding
1,
me?
2,
Wow,
3,
you're a
4,
monster.
5, 6, 7 less, so it costs 2 mana.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Deals 13 damage to each creature.
Oh, mine survives then. They have 14 toughness.
Sweet. Wait, you got the Fish of Freedom? Wait, no, sorry, Tree of Redemption.
That only has 13 toughness.
I know. I will play Creeping Trailblazer. Other elementals I control get +1/+0, and then I can pay 2 colors, red and the green, and Creeping Trailblazer gets +1/+1 for each elemental I control. I will pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw.
Okay, buddy.
I am going to play... Can I do this all in one turn? I feel like the answer is... I feel like I shouldn't be silly and do what...
We're here
There's
to
a
have fun.
right play and a wrong play, so I'm going to actually make
Is there a
right...
fun play?
No.
Oh,
No,
well,
it's
never
actually
mind
complete.
then.
It's unfun, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna play a tireless tracker, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna play a temple garden untapped,
Oh, woo.
and I'm going to get a clue.
Get a clue.
Get a clue. I'll draw a clue token in just a second, It seems like I did it out of order, but I wanted to make sure that I got my clue, so I'm gonna play Champion of the Parish.
Oh, true.
Whenever another human enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Parish. Both of these are humans. I'm gonna draw my clue token and pass. And Tyler's Tracker has whenever I sack a clue, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. And you can sack a clue to draw a card by paying 2.
I untap and I draw. I play Command Tower as my land for turn, and I'll cast an Undead War Chief.
Yeah.
It's for 4 mana. I get a 1/1 zombie. Also, he makes it so zombie spells I play cost 1 generic less to play, and zombies I control get +2/+1. Not other zombies, but zombies. So he's currently a 3/2, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Well, I was going to start attacking, but I no longer have anything to attack with.
I was going to as well.
You might
I
have
thought-
something with haste.
The act of attacking was blasphemous.
Ha.
Play a Signet of the Boros variety.
Interesting.
And
Very interesting.
Now play a key rune of the Boros variety.
Now play a redeemed of the feather. Wait.
and I pass.
Ooh.
Play
Leaving up that skull crack mana.
perhaps.
In case someone swings at him for lethal this turn.
I will play a basic forest.
Oh wow.
And I will play Tayova. And Benthic Druid. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life, draw a card.
I had to resist building that for our uncommon commander build that we just had.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just really good.
It's too good.
I will go to combat.
Okay.
I will swing at Andy Zupke for 2 damage.
Kill it. Lightning bolt it.
You got it. I'll take 2.
No.
Non-commander damage.
Boros charm it for 4.
I'll give it double strike.
Ooh. Can you do that? Can you target someone else's
I don't
creatures?
remember. I think it says target. Let's see. I am done after that.
Okay, I will untap, draw.
Target creature gains double strike, so he couldn't active taunt.
There you go.
I'm gonna
Sick play.
pay 2 for a Selesnya Signet,
Okay.
and then 3 to cultivate. Search for
Seems nice.
2 basics. Put one onto the battlefield. Tap the other into my hand. I'm going to put a plains onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to put a forest into my hand and then play it for the turn. And I guess I do get 2. I have 3 clues now.
Get a clue.
And then I will move to combat. And Brian, I'm going to swing at you for 3.
I declare no blocks or no thumb wars.
No bankruptcy?
Yeah.
And then I pass. Yeah, I pass. Yeah.
Untap. Draw. I am going to tap 2 to cast a Lord of the Accursed.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to tap... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, well. It wouldn't have mattered. What is Champion of the Parish's attacking?
It's a 1/1.
1/1. Perfect. All right. Combat Undead War Chief at Andy.
At me?
Wait, which Andy? You didn't specify you get a poison counter?
Andy
Oh,
Flurry.
all right, fair enough.
Okay.
It'll be for 4.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
House rule. If you attack Andy, don't specify, you get a poison counter.
You know, you
Playing with
get
two
partial.
or more Andys.
You get partial myriad. You get copies of your creatures attacking both of them.
Oh.
That's right. All right, bet.
Andy myriad. It'll be a new rule.
There you go.
All right. Land for the turn is a Nykthos. And we will... 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cast a Sunscorch Regent. 4/3 flyer. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and I gain a life.
All right. That's a great card.
It sure is.
I'm just going to equip this. Give it a little extra blocking power, because it might need it.
Absolutely.
Well, you know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I pass.
I just feel like since you can't see me, the effect of me standing up and walking away is lost.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt me how hard I rolled my eyes, but none of you saw it because you're not sitting at the same table as me. So, chat says they're loving the Omnath Locus of the Roil. There you go.
Hasn't even been cast, chat. Come on.
But when it does, it's gonna blow something up. Maybe that undead war chief. Hint, hint.
Whoa.
Can it do 3 damage?
It can
I can do 2 damage.
It can do 2 damage.
Oh, it's a 2/3 right now.
Yeah, so it gives
Oh.
yeah, because the Lord of the Accursed gives it +1/+1
yes.
as well. It's a,
All right.
4/3.
Brian's like, fine, I'll play an elemental that costs 1 mana and then do 3.
I mean,
I
that's
will-
a thing.
I will play Cavern of Souls naming Elemental. I have that elemental value.
Ooh.
And then land enters, so I will gain a life and draw a card.
Already
Target
getting
acquired.
value.
Target acquired.
Because it's always saving time at Omnath Mart. Okay.
Wow, I haven't heard the theme for Farmer Jack in
13
long
years.
time. 13
Yeah.
years? Wow.
There used to be 2 Farmer Jacks within a mile of my house, and then I found out they went bankrupt, and I wasn't surprised.
I didn't know anything about. I worked at Kroger. I mean, that was my first job, so I never went to Farmer Jack.
So, Andy's husband and I applied at Farmer Jack after they filed bankruptcy, just because we were fresh out of high school and just looking for summer jobs.
Mhm.
And the lady at the counter is like, baby, we going out of business. We're like, oh, that makes sense why you're not hiring. Okay, so I'm gonna tap the Cavernous Souls for a blue, and then the various basic for their colors. I'll cast Omnath.
Sure.
When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to any target equal to the number of elementals I control, which is 2 currently, including Omnath. And I will target the Tireless Tracker.
Can you not wipe my board again?
I didn't wipe your. I just wiped 1 creature.
But you wiped 3 last time.
That's fair. But he gets big. He get big and he attack.
I'll help you out, Andy.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I won't come after you, Andy.
Maybe.
My attack was misplaced.
Okay.
I wanted to give Brian 1 turn with Tatiova.
Alright, I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I will draw for turn. This is bad.
Yo, mama.
This is bad.
Bing.
I guess I'll pay 2 for an imposing sovereign. Creatures my opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
Oh,
No. Totally cool with that. Totally cool.
Put a
no.
counter on Champion of the Parish.
Where's the Patrick from SpongeBob?
Ooh.
I'm gonna, I guess, I mean, I don't have anything else to do. I have 1 card in hand. I kind of laid out everything, and then it got blowed up.
You could crack some clues and draw some cards.
Yeah, what up? Get a clue.
Yeah. I have nothing I can use the mana on, so I might as well draw one. That's not good.
Draw a 2.
Draw 2. And then I will pass. Well, no, I didn't play a land this turn. I just drew a land, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many lands does everyone have? Anyone miss a land yet?
I have.
I have not. I'm at 6 land.
Did I play a land this turn? Oh, Brian,
went
you're at 6
first.
and you didn't ramp?
No, I did ramp. I ramped with the embodiment of spring.
I should be playing my 6th land, I think, on my turn, but I missed one land drop.
Okay, so then I can play a land.
It should be your 6th land drop, I think.
This would be number 7 then. I thought you said you should be playing your... Oh, you're right. Okay, then
On
no.
my turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then I am... Then I played a land and I just pass.
Untap. Draw. I will pay 3 mana, 2 blue, and a black. I am going to cast a card called Quasi Duplicate.
What'd that do?
It's a sorcery. It creates a token that's a copy of target creature I control, and it has Jumpstart. I'm going to target my Undead War Chief.
I'm going to Swan Song that.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But it's got
You may
Jumpstart, right?
Jumpstart. You get your Swan.
I got a Swan that enters the battlefield tapped.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
Why does it enter tapped? Oh,
Because of your creature.
yeah, the bird. Yes, the swan.
Coil, your swan is a 2/2.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it just a bird or you get a swan creature?
You get a 2/2 blue bird creature token.
Yeah.
Fly.
It's not a swan. It's just
That's
a
No,
what
bird.
it's a-
Ryan told me.
It's a Swan in this dojo.
Oh.
Brian, what's Omnath's power and toughness?
It is currently a 4th. It's a 3/3 with a +1/+0 buff from Creeping Trailblazer. So it is a 4/3.
I am going to tap my command tower to cast a Training Grounds
Ooh.
Ooh.
and then pass the turn.
That's a beefy dragon there.
It's getting huge.
I love it. It should swing to your left.
Baby boy. He's growing before our eyes.
Baby boy, baby boy.
Okay, untap, draw, play a land. Let's see. Sylvia cost me 5. So,
You're welcome. Oh wait.
all right. 1, 2, 3.
And he
Why
found
did I
the
do that?
bottom of a Tootsie Pop.
How many licks did it take?
3. He said 3.
Wow. You did not enjoy that Tootsie Pop.
No, didn't somebody do the math and it was like 211 or something like that?
Yeah, with tolerances around there for...
Yeah.
You gonna kill someone this turn, Andy?
I'm thinking. Brian, what do you have untapped? You have 2 lands?
I have a Cinder Glade that taps for a red or a green.
You don't have any blue mana untapped?
He used his swan song on me.
Oh, that's right.
Go
I made him
for it.
Go for it.
Kill him dead.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. I will recast Sylvia.
She enters.
So
tapped.
dragons I control have double strike.
Dun, dun, dun.
I go to combat.
Block.
You don't have any flyers,
Just
do you?
before combat, Andy, just so you know, Sylvia enters tapped. I don't know if that changes anything.
Yeah, she's tapped.
Okay.
Brian, do you have any flyers?
In my mind, I do.
I'm going to come at you with Sunscorch Regent. So this is, let's see,
The story of a girl.
5/4. So it's a 10/9 with double strike, and I will search my library for basic land.
Oh my god.
Put it into play tapped.
And that does account for the Sword of the Animus +1/+1 as well.
That does count that, yep.
So 20 damage.
So I take the 20 damages.
Oofa doofa.
Oofa doofa. I got oop.
That's a spicier meatball.
Man, I'm pretty sure that's about all the fun I'm going to have with that card. Hey, I did 20 damage with it. I think that's worth something, right?
100%. That is why you play Boros Colors. It's so good.
Then I pass to the gentleman that I just horribly wronged and who will now destroy all my stuff, I'm sure.
I just called you a gentleman at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, hey,
Wow.
gentlemen have duels and shoot each other all the time.
True. All right, I will play a strand that is flooded, and I will trigger Omnath, who says whenever a land enters the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on target elemental I control. So I put that. I also have another trigger. Oh wait, there's more. Billy Mays here. I gain a life. And I draw a card from Tetyova.
Tatyova's not an elemental. It shouldn't be in that deck,
Yeah, Brian has to scoop because he's not playing Elemental Tribal. To be fair, I played an angel, so...
Yeah, my commander's a god, so...
Okay.
Andy gets 2 tribes. He gets knights and dragons in the command zone.
That's right.
Alright, we will rock you or something.
We will.
Okay, I will fetch. I'll pay life.
Coil, just because you're saying that, we're going to have copyright laws coming
I didn't sing enough of it. Nor has anyone ever mistaken me for Freddie Mercury.
Nor will they ever.
No, not ever.
That was funny.
I'll get a basic island. And then
Triggered.
I'm so triggered right now.
2 triggers. 2 triggers. They're on the stack. Triggers on the stack.
So triggered.
Stifle.
Quick, somebody cast a new instant spell that stops the turn.
I can't. I don't have that.
I can't either. It's not out yet.
I will put a counter on old Omnath himself, and I will gain back life, so back up to 16, and I will draw a card for Tetyova, Benthic Druid. Okay. I choose.
I don't even know what that's from, but I always yell both because everybody says I choose both.
It's from South Park.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will play Thicket Crasher. It has trample and gives my other elementals trample.
It comes in tapped.
Ooh, the Tromples, huh?
The Tropples, yeah.
Comes in tap.
Comes in tap, Brian.
Comes in tap, fool.
Get wrecked.
You know what doesn't come into play tap? The creatures I already have on the battlefield. Oh!
That's true.
You did get me.
That's a factual statement.
I will attack Andy Zupke with all the wrath of the elementals that I have that aren't tapped, that are tapped to attack.
Probably fair. What's the damage?
So I have a 5/3 and a 3/3.
Okay. I have no blocks.
Okay, before damage, I will Blood Rush the Rubble Hall, targeting my Omnath. It gets +X/+X, where X is the number of lands I control, which is 7.
Oh, so
So
11 damage
it
from
is a
Omnath.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, 12.
So,
12.
so
Yeah, 12 and then plus 3 from the Trailblazer.
yeah, so 15, 12 of which is commander.
Okay.
Wow. Also,
Trample.
Yeah.
That's
Trample
what we-
for all your
That's what we call a crackback.
correct book.
Chat's
Alright.
cheering for Brian. They said beat Coil and the Andes.
Ooh.
Go. I will pass to Andy Flory,
All
who
right.
also goes by AT Flory on Twitter.
AT Flory.
He
Untap.
does do that.
I'm gonna
I
draw.
hear him talk about it all the time.
It's like you hear me on our podcast, which we record every week on Wednesdays. The Guardian Project podcast. I'm going to play Plains. And I'm not going to get a clue because someone destroyed my tireless tracker.
Brian.
Nyam, 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 nyam.
And I am going to pay 2, and I'm going to crack this clue. I'm going to draw.
Andy is getting a clue.
Get a clue.
And then I'm going
That
to...
joke never gets old to me. I'm sorry. I've said that every round now.
I'm going to pay 2 and play Thalia's Lieutenant. When it enters, I put a +1/+1 counter on each other human I control, and whenever another human enters, I put a +1/+1 counter on Thalia's Lieutenant. So they each get a counter, and then Champion of the Parish gets a counter because a human came in. Look at that.
Gosh.
I have a 4/4.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dun, 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 dun,
Big-
dun,
big-
dun,
big deal.
dun,
Da, 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 da.
Bum,
dun,
bum, bum, bum.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
gonna move to combat. Andy Zupke, I'm gonna swing at you for 4.
Big picked on.
Dun,
Yep. I have no blocks.
Yeah, dun, dun,
It's because you have no blocks and Coil can take all my stuff out, but also I feel like I might die to that flyer, so you gotta get your life
Well,
down a little before.
that depends on if Brian wants to cut a deal on my turn. We'll see.
Wow. Okay, I pass.
Wait, are we forming alliances like in Survivor? Because deal.
Tap.
You can be.
Draw.
All right,
I'll be your. I'll
Coil,
be your.
in that instance, I will help you vote Andy Zupke off the island. Before
Yeah, we got
his
the
next
alliance.
turn.
Swamp.
I'll be your. What do they call the carryover? Where I'm like the weakest link.
You're the swing vote.
Yeah, swing vote. That's right. Absolutely.
I'm going to pay 2 black, and I'm going to cast a Death Baron.
Death Baron.
Oh, yeah.
All
So
right.
skeleton creatures I control and other zombie creatures I control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. And then I am going to tap 3 and discard a card from my hand to jumpstart my quasi-duplicate from my graveyard. I'm going to discard a Call to the Grave. And my quasi-duplicate will target my Undead War Chief.
Okay.
All right, I will get a copy of Undead War Chief. I will move to combat. And I will swing my Lord of the Accursed at Brian and my Undead War Chief at Andy Zupke.
Okay. I have no effects before blocks, and I have no blocks. Brian, do you have
Oh.
anything?
So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7 damage coming in with this Lord of the Accursed.
Lord of the Accursed. Lordy of the Accursed.
And it'll be 7 damage at Zupke.
Okay.
I have no effects before block.
Okay. I don't have any other effects.
Okay.
After blocks.
I have no blocks. I take 7.
Yep.
I will also not block, so I'll take 7. You said.
Yes.
Okay, I will go to 9.
And then I will pass the turn.
Uh-oh. This is going to be a scary turn of
Andy's
game.
up key. I make deal.
Okay. Planes. Well, go big or go home, I guess. Although I am home, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Go big or go lockdown. Wait.
Savage Ventmaw has green in it, right? So I don't have to be scared about that one.
Yes, it does.
There's a lot of thinking. I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of happy I have this 2/2 flyer over here from Brian Swansong. Not gonna lie.
Coil,
Well,
how much power do you have on the board right now?
Oh, gosh.
It would be like about 30. I think it's about 30.
Shit.
I have 8. I have 8. That's it.
Yeah. I think
But
no
even
matter.
taking out one piece reduces my damage by like 10.
Yeah. I think no matter what, I'm probably going to get killed on my next turn, so I might as well go out swinging.
We can be friends.
I don't think so.
I don't have to swing at you.
Well, your life total is really high. I'm gonna.
Sure,
at least,
I literally
gotta
haven't been
max
touched. I have not been touched this entire game. I'll be honest there.
out. I'm gonna cast Bond of Discipline.
I don't know what that
Ooh,
does.
taps all creatures we control, right?
Tap all creatures my opponents control. Creatures I control gain lifelink until end of turn.
Oh, these, you know what? These entered the battlefield tapped anyways, so only this one's being tapped.
Ooh, this is a big play. This is great.
I think I need to hold up a blocker though.
Hold up that dragon.
Hold it up.
All right, I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
The regent is going to come at Coil.
I declare no blockers.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to give it a planes. So
Give
the
it a-
regent is, let's see. So it's 5/4 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. So that's going to be dealing 26 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Adding the click for effect. Nice.
I don't want to type it. That takes too much work.
You can type the life total?
Yeah.
Oh.
You highlight it and type it.
Yeah, I see
Press
that
enter.
now. You learn something every time you use spell table. It's a new tips and tricks.
I just want to be there after you're done with the game and you're at like less than 10 life. Click 32 times to get back up to 40 for the next game.
Someone from chat left and came back and said, "OMG, what happened when I left?"
No, it's like that scene from Step Brothers. What the bleep happened?
I played a Mind Stone, and I'm going to pass to Brian.
Thank you, my
Notice I didn't
friend.
kill you, Brian.
Thank you. Yes, I know. That's why I said thank you, my friend.
Yes.
I'm within swinging distance for sure now.
I don't expect my regent to last until my next turn, but we'll see what happens. Could be a lot of fun. I expect another board wipe, to be honest.
Not from my deck.
I don't
run
want
board
a
wipes.
board wipe. The only board wipe I run is destroy all non-zombies.
I guess my only board wipe is I have Angel of Glory's Rise. When it enters, I bring all humans from the graveyard back to the battlefield and exile all zombies.
Oh!
Yeah, that works only against me.
Yep, but it's one card in the deck and it does cost 7 mana. I mean, I guess I could, but don't have it, so.
Yeah.
And yes, it only hurts you, and at this point, you're at 15.
Yes, the 46 life double striking dragon player over there.
Oh.
All right, we are going to tap 6 mana for Rampaging Balog.
Ooh, very good.
That is a good one. So it's an elemental, but it makes beasts, right?
I wish.
It's a beast that makes beasts?
It's a beast that makes beasts.
Gotcha.
All right, tribal fail number 2, Brian.
Hey, 1, 2, 3 out of 5, still majority rules. So that's how our democracy
Fair
works.
enough.
All right. All right. Sorry to get political. I apologize. Okay, I will play a Wooded Foothill. I have 1, 2, 3 triggers. Actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 triggers because I have 8th. That was my 8th land. I guess I'll let the beast resolve first, and then I will put this one. So I'll draw a card, gain a life, go up to 10. Yay, back in double digits.
Nice.
Perfect.
And I will put a counter on Omnath, and then his second part of that is I draw a card, so I'll draw a card again.
And both the beast and the Baloth comes in tapped.
Oh,
True.
Correct, yeah.
Now, the draw card only happens when you have a certain amount of lands, right?
8 or more lands, yeah. Which I do. I have 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. Alright,
Keep me alive, Brian. I will swing everything at Zupke, and he won't be able to block anything unless he has a combat trick, because I can give all my zombies menace.
Ooh.
Is that like a promise, or is that like a coil promise?
No, listen, I've only ever made one coil promise, and that was the
a
first
few
time
years
I ever
ago.
played with Nick.
Okay, let me just add to that. So you had a Psychotic Fury in your hand, and I swing with a monocolor creature. You're like, attack Nick, I can give it double strike, and then you're like, oh wait, I can't do that, and then he blocked it and it died.
I don't even honestly. I
don't
must have been
remember that.
playing. I must have been playing Tressorhorn because I've never played
Yes.
Psychotic Fury in any other deck before. Okay,
That was exactly it.
so I barely knew how to play Magic back then, Brian. You gotta give me a break.
Fair enough. Let us. What do we want to do? How big is this? That too. Well, I can't attack Andy. He kept me alive, and I feel bad for attacking other Andy. You know, I'll just pass turn. You know what? I'll play politics for one game. One round. I'll probably pay for it, but you know what? Whatever.
Just remember in our pre-cons game, you killed me, and then the other 2 guys in the game killed you, and we sat around for 2 hours after that.
Yeah.
So really, we should work together every single time we play in the same pod.
It's fair.
All right, I'm gonna play.
How did? Oh, it was.
Mayor of Avabrook.
Mm.
So my humans get. It's an anthem. Other humans get +1/+1. I put a counter on Champion of the Parish, and then I put a counter on Thalia's Lieutenant. And then I guess I have 6 power in my champion. So I will swing 6 at Andy Zupke.
Mm-hmm. Suppose I can afford to take it.
And then I have no other.
What was the biggest bluff I ever heard? He's got nothing. He's got
Sorry.
nothing.
Oh, yes, I have plenty of life. You can have life.
All right, and then I'm going to pay 2 for a Dranith Magistrate. Opponents cannot cast spells from anywhere except from their hand.
Ooh,
Ooh, thank God I cast my commander already.
I haven't.
Well,
I put
denied.
a counter on Thalia's Lieutenant from that, or I'm sorry, Champion and Thalia's Lieutenant, right? So that was 1 and then 2, yeah, so 2 counters. And then after that, I pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. I will move to combat. I'm going to pay 1 black to activate my Lord of the Accursed, so that all zombies gain menace until end of turn. And then
They're very menacing.
I will declare these 3 creatures attacking Andy Zupke.
Okay.
So
What's the total damage?
it would be a total of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's going to be 21 damage total.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you had that much power on your board either.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I had actually exactly 30 damage on board. And then
And then
I'm going to tap 3 to cast a Diregraph Colossus. It will enter the battlefield with 1/1/1 counter. It'll enter tapped, and then I will pass the turn.
What does Diagraph Colossus do again?
So it enters the battlefield with the +1/+1 counter for each zombie in my graveyard as it enters, and then whenever I cast a zombie creature spell, I can put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped.
nice.
End of your turn, I'm going to sack the Mind Stone to draw a card.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I do like that all the zombies just have so many lords. It just for them. I mean, humans also have a bunch, but I don't have that. I don't have a menacing human.
No. Actually, in fact, all of my zombies also have Death Touch right now.
Oh,
Including your
because of
bird zombie.
skeleton?
Oh,
I wish my birds was a zombie. I also wish I could cast my commander right now.
well, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which one gets filled first.
You don't know how hard I can wish.
Wait, do you have a cunning wish?
This is the most. This analogy is so weird.
All right. Well, I don't want to pick on the same people.
So swing at Brian.
Parlay, Lou, partner. Wait, parlay, that's the one.
I know what parlay is.
Parlay, that's the one.
Okay. So I'm going to pay 3 for a mirror entity.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah. Now pay 0 into it.
Pay what into it?
Pay 0 into it, into its ability.
Oh. That doesn't sound right.
Oh my gosh.
Depends if you're playing
anyone out. You can take any one of us out at this point.
Just remember, I wasn't the one playing mind games with you at this very moment.
If he has a way to destroy my bird, he can take anyone else out. Anyone out.
Oh, you have a flyer.
which he did last. He was able to do it last turn, so I assume he's got something to do with this turn too.
Uh,
Like,
Coil, if I don't attack you, do I get any sort of
Absolutely, you get
reprieve
protection.
from
Absolutely,
the comp back here?
absolutely.
You get protection from Worm Coil Engine for a turn.
Protection from Worm Coil Engine.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Nykthos. Do I want to do that? No, I'm gonna skip that for now. I'm gonna go to combat. Any effects before I declare attacks?
no.
Parlay.
Pass priority.
Pass priority.
Okay. Sun Scorch Regent is gonna come at Andy Flurry.
Okay, what's it right now?
Let's see. 5/4 plus 12, so it's a 17/16 flyer
With double strike.
Yeah.
with double strike.
Yikes.
So that
would be exact seeds.
I mean, I don't have any responses to that to swinging.
Okay.
Are we moving to damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone make a deal with me and not counter this?
I don't have a counter spell.
Brian, can you not just kill me next turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I'm gonna flash in Self Esquire and prevent 34 damage and put 34 counters on it.
I'm gonna respond.
Okay.
Damage can't be prevented. Oh, this is gonna be so painful.
I'm gonna cast Lapse of Certainty.
Oh.
That's
What
a
is
counter
that?
spell.
Ugh. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
It's not mana time. It's not mana time
The
though.
white counter spell resolves.
I also put a +1/+1 counter on the Sun Scorch Regent from you casting your spell.
Yeah.
So that goes on top of your library.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Andy. Andy
no.
on anti-violence. No.
This is wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah. That happens.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm so sad
I'm so
because I
sorry.
didn't Banisher Priested on my turn.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, I have Self Esquire. I'm totally good. I'm totally good. I will
You
get
were
you
until-
next time.
oh no. That was
no one's used spot removal on this a ginormous
Yeah,
dragon.
why are you
here.
guys not killing this thing? I don't understand.
I don't have any in my hand.
just like the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the white counter spell.
Call to the Grave was my one way of dealing with it, but I didn't want to cast it because I figured Quasi Duplicate was better.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
I am in awe, but I'm also scared.
Are you shocked as well?
No, not shocked. I shocked myself earlier.
Oh. I hope with not AC. I hope it was with DC.
Oh, I passed the turn, by the way.
No, it was with my shock land.
Oh, that's true.
But before you end your turn, I'm going to crack my wooded foothills. So I'm going to lose a life, but assuming Tatiova is still on the board while this resolves, I will gain 1 life. So I just cancel that. I'll get a Steam Vents for my trouble.
Yeah. You have it come in untapped?
Negative. I will not shock myself.
You get an untapped 4/4 though.
I do. Oh yeah, freedom, freedom. All right.
Andy,
Yeah.
you mad?
No, you got me. That was great. I love white counter spells. I love counter spells, period.
So I'm gonna draw 2 cards and I'll put a counter on my.
Lapse of Certainty. It's just a
Crusher.
counter spell. Or is it counter unless someone pays something? What does it do again?
It's counter target spell, except that spell doesn't go to your graveyard; it goes on top of your library.
Gotcha. So there wasn't even any way I could have responded. So no, that was great. That was great. I should have Banisher Priested, and I figured, oh, someone will make a deal with me. No, I was wrong. Not one
I
person.
made a deal with you.
No
I only
parts
swung at
for
you that
you.
one time.
I think you only had like 4 power on the board at that time, though.
No, the next turn I had, I think, 10 power on board.
I would have
but
taken
I just
10.
Didn't
I would have
swing.
taken 10.
Well, I was going to swing at Brian, but his blockers were too big, so I just didn't swing instead.
All right.
One
I mean,
more
I
mana,
can only do
could
that
have
once.
repealed the Abominable. So I was just short a mana. No, I was short 2 mana. This was in my hand, but I had exactly 4. I shouldn't have played out the Drannith Magistrate. That was my fault.
All right. I am going to play Rug for Teamer Ascendancy.
Nice.
Creatures I control have haste. Whenever a creature enters a battlefield with power 4 or greater under my control, I draw a card. So I will play a Gaia's Cradle.
Oof.
I gotta tweet this shit that I just got.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not gonna live much longer.
No, you're totally fine.
I think we're both dead.
I'm pretty sure Brian's gonna kill me right now.
Okay,
I did not make any kind of deals with him.
I said parlay, so therefore, whatever. Just say parlay. It's
Parlay.
dang it.
Parlay.
No. Okay, Code Word has changed to Parsnip. Wait, I shouldn't say that loud. Okay.
You can't see it. I'm touching my nose. It means not it.
Yeah.
Parsnips.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 triggers. I'll put Baloth in first, so I draw a card for that.
Yep.
Then I will put a counter on. Actually, I'll put it on the Thicket Crasher. Then I will draw a card for here. Then I'll draw a card and gain a life for Tatiova.
Man, all that card drawing looks like a lot of fun. I wish I could do that.
Okay, I will tap. I will. So I'm gonna tap Cavern. Tap Cavern of Souls for red. I wanna do. Sure, yeah. No. Just kidding. Okay, I'll tap Guy's Cradle first, and I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green mana. I will use 3 of it for Dryad of Elysian Grove. Also not an elemental.
Your deck is a lie.
It is a Dryad, though.
Yeah.
A Dryad and a Nymph.
I will use 3 more for
Crucible.
Yeah,
Seems
Crucible
good.
Worlds. So I will use my extra ability of playing land per turn. I will target not even target, just grab my Wooded Foothill, and that will trigger a lot of stuff again. I will get another Baloth, trigger my Teamer Ascendancy, so draw a card for that.
How
Then
many
I
times
will
did you say
put
trigger
another
this
counter.
turn? Say it again.
Trigger my Tranquil Thicket, Tranquil my Omnath, draw a card, trigger Tatiova, draw a card. I'll gain a life. So I still have 2 green mana floating. Let's do this. Track that. Stay at the same life. Grab a forest. Trigger another Baloth.
I think I'm counting about 47 damage right now.
Oh, that's right. It all has haste.
It does all have haste.
So I'll draw a card for my Tamer Ascendancy for 4.
And elementals have trample.
I put another one on here.
He's only got like 3 of those.
I'll draw for Tatiova.
That's true. He does only have 3 elementals in his elemental tribal board state.
Okay, so I still have 2 floating. I am going to tap the rest of my mana. I will tap the Cavernous Souls for a blue. And I will play... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Titania Protector of Argoth. When it enters the battlefield, I may return target land from my graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever a land enters the graveyard from play, I may put a 5/3 elemental onto the battlefield. So I will target my Wooded Foothills again.
Yeah. You got anything for this, Andy? Because I don't. We're both dead at this point, for sure, if you don't have anything.
I mean, does anybody have any responses to those effects?
Oh, no.
I don't. So that does that count as you playing a land?
No, it puts it, the enter the battlefield
Okay.
trigger
So
is...
that won't trigger. That won't set off all of your triggers then, right?
Yes. Yeah, it will.
It will, because it's a land entering battlefield.
Yeah. And then
So none of your triggers say when you play a land?
No,
They all say when the land enters the battlefield?
Yeah, it's all landfall.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'll put the counter for Omnath here. I'll draw a card for Temur Ascendancy. Draw a card for a land ending in a battlefield for Omnath. Draw a card, and then draw a card for Chat Yova. No, draw.
And then you get a beast and draw a card as well.
Yes. And draw a card.
Then he cracks it. He gets 10 more power total.
Yep. So here, then I get...
You guys, I am still shocked. I am still shocked about a mono white instant counterspell.
Okay, I will get a mountain.
I play that card in Jiru.
That is wonderful. Thank you for everyone that plays that spell. This is the first time it's ever been cast on me.
The realist.
I've been mana tithed once, and Coil did get me with that after I told him it was a bad card. So he's like, I'm gonna get you with it, and he totally did. So fair enough.
Yeah, 1 out of every 100 situations, it's gonna be a good card.
I'm looking at my deck right now to see if I have any answers. I don't run any free spells, but I guess if I had that new free Commander Fog, that would have been kind of nice.
Run Veil of Summer.
All right. So I'm going to draw 2 cards for 2 creatures entering the battlefield.
I guess that works, yeah.
Power 4 or greater. So 1.
Run Veil of Autumn for redundancy.
Put a counter there. Draw 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. Okay. Is there anything else I can do?
You don't have to, Brian.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to combat.
I should say that unless Andy has something. I guess that was misleading.
Coil, do you have anything for him entering combat?
Pass priority.
Okay. I am going to disenchant Temur Ascendancy.
Do you only have to pay 1 into Nykthos, or do you have to pay 2?
I'm just tapping it as a colorless.
Oh,
so I'm tapping the plains and Nykthos as a colorless.
Yeah, you got it.
Sure.
So your creatures do not have haste anymore, correct?
That is correct. Okay.
So you had 2 beast tokens that weren't affected by summoning sickness, rampaging Baloths.
Yep. So here I'll put
those 5 creatures plus 2 4/4s.
Right. These so still have 8, 9. All right. I will go.
I think that saves one of us, Coil.
It does save one of us, but it is probably you. Unless Brian wants to leave. No, he doesn't have to leave up blockers. He's got an army of blockers. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can Coil can give your guys menace though, right?
I could
Man.
give my zombies menace. Yes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5 zombies, right?
I got 5 right here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to. I'm in combat, so I will attack Andy Zupke with all my.
What? What happened to Parlay?
I said it first. I said it first this round.
All right.
All right, no.
Um,
Yeah. Actually, I'll leave. Whatever. I got enough value out of that, yo.
so I think it's probably enough to kill me, right? So
So
Let's see.
I've
6, 4. Yeah, go ahead and add it up for me.
okay. So Omnath is a 5/6/5. Creeping Trailblazer is a 3/3. And then Thicket Crasher is a 9/7. So
It's all trample, right?
except for Tatyova and these.
Right.
Well, Baloth. No, actually they all have trample. I think the Baloth had tokens.
No. The tokens don't get trample.
I just double check.
I mean, I only have, one blocker here, so.
All right. So yeah, the Baloth itself has trample, but the tokens do not. So I have 15, 18, 18, 22, 26, 27 power minimum.
Okay. What do you have untapped for lands?
I have one mountain, one lonely mountain. I have
Okay.
Erebor. I have Erebor untapped.
Okay, so you have 27 power coming at me, and the elementals and the Baloth all have trample, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I guess. And Omnath is power 6 right now?
Yes, he is a 6/5.
Okay. Okay, I guess the only thing I can do is block Omnath.
Okay.
2/2.
Alright, so take 6, 10, 14, 17.
Should be 25, right?
Yeah.
15,
Plus with 4 Omnath damage.
25. Yeah, about.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Let me just double check.
Lightning bolt your face.
Ooh.
Well, Omnath will trample, so I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So I'm still taking 4 Omnath.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Anything else, Brian?
Lightning bolt.
Oh.
No.
All right. Okay. So Omnath. She is this.
Is Coil just gonna take Andy out with a bird?
I told Andy that I wouldn't come after him this round. That's why he killed you instead.
Talk about parlay. All right.
No one wanted to parlay with me.
All right, I'll go to discard. 1, 2, 3.
Is this one of your? I won't come after him, but I'm just gonna cast something that in my Gravecrawler 18 times.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I would come after you, but you are victim of circumstance.
I mean, I would be open to that if I drew it. I'll be honest. I did not draw it. I am going to tap 3 mana. And I'm going to cast a Phyrexian Altar.
Woo.
That's half the combo.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's 1/3 of the combo.
Oh, I guess you do have to have a pinger.
Yeah, which I do not have on the battlefield right now.
That's why I'm gonna cast it. What up?
So Brian, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is for 2 because I don't have another one. So I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers.
Okay. I will move to combat. I am going to pay 1 black into my Lord of the Accursed to give all of my zombies menace. And then
Alrighty then.
I'm going to swing these 3 zombies at Brian.
Okay, what are their
I have
individual?
a 9/7, a 7/5, and a 7/5. They all have Death Touch and Menace.
All right. Oh wait, dead next turn. You know, play that 1, 2, 3. I'll yeah, I'll block with so I need to block with 2 or more, correct?
Per creature, yeah.
Okay, so 7 you said. All right, I'll block the 9/7 with the 5/3 elemental and the 4/4 Baloth. And
Okay.
then sign the 7/5s.
And I'm sorry, what about the 7/5s?
2 Baloths on each of them.
Okay. I will split the damage up as evenly as possible between each creature.
Sure. Okay. But they all have Death Touch, right?
They all have Death Touch. Yep.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Oh, can't believe I'm alive.
We made a deal.
No. Just can't believe I made it. It's good to be here.
It's
to
good.
be
It's
here,
good to have you.
That is a big old dragon. How many cards does everyone have in hand?
I have 2 cards.
2.
7.
I have 2 of my favorite cards in the whole deck right here, actually.
Are they swamps?
No.
Oh.
No, this deck, as you can see, runs very thin on lands. I have 5 lands this whole game.
This will give me 3 white, 5, 6. I will cast Khorvath for the first time.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see.
Don't kill me. I destroyed my own board for you.
I mean, I feel like Andy's in that spot again where it's like, how does he survive another turn, right? It's like, Brian has so many.
I think if he pumps his 4 into Mirror Entity, then his dragon also becomes a knight and then gets lifelink or something like that. What does your dragon commander do?
It gives my knights flying in haste.
Oh, never mind.
No lifelink available.
But you can pay 4. Does it say other knights or does it just say knights? Because it's itself the dragon.
Knights control,
Right.
yeah.
So if you pay 4 into Mirror Entity, it becomes all creature types and gives itself haste.
Yeah.
But it was out already, right?
Yeah, I just think I guess it doesn't.
It doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, his dragons don't have double strike anymore. So it
Right.
doesn't...
Correct. Sadly.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
welcome. community.
I'll say then you can
I
kill
stopped
Brian and you can't kill me.
Right. I don't know how he kills you. I mean, there's stuff in his hand still, though. So.
But next turn you could totally kill me.
Or you could just let me win, because I could kill you both on the crackback.
Boo! Don't do that.
Okay. I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
No response.
Okay. The Regent is going at Brian. These two are going at Coil.
Your dragon just has haste by itself?
Yeah, it has flying and haste, and
Okay.
gives knights flying and haste.
Gotcha.
And so this is also a knight. It has flying.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'll declare my bird as a blocker against your commander, Andy.
Okay, Brian, what do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna flash in my Cavalier with 0 mana and no ability to flash. Yeah, I'm dead. I have nothing. I don't think. Yeah. I declare no blocks.
Okay.
Have you been doing your Sword of the Animist attack triggers?
I did not that time.
Okay, this is the only time though, right?
Yeah, this is the only time I missed it.
Okay.
Telegraphing is no basics left. Mill them out.
You can do it later if it saves time. I was just curious. Okay. So
I'm deciding if I want to change my power toughness on my creatures here.
Okay.
Your bird is a 2/2, and you're blocking Khorvath with that, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make all my creatures. I don't think I need to. It's not worth it for just 2 extra damage. I'll just leave it as you're just taking 1 from the mirror entity then.
I'm so stressed out right now. I
Okay,
hope it's the free fog spell, the white one, Flawless Maneuver. I hope you have that in hand and it's gonna get someone.
Get him.
Oh wait, can I go into another deck and get Obscuring Haze?
And then
That's what's happening. I just died. Just let me die.
Oh no, that's not that. No, that just gives your creatures indestructible. What am I thinking of? Is there a fog? Oh, it's green. The green one's the fog.
Yeah, Obscuring Haze.
Yeah, that's what.
And then I'm
not
pretty
the
sure I'm
white
gonna
one.
die on the crackback here.
Don't talk like that.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a 3/4 and a 3/3.
But you still have the ability to give them menace, which is.
I wouldn't be able to swing with him and give menace.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, pass the turn.
Okay, so I'm
Reanimate Undead War Chief.
And draw. It's not the land that I wanted to see.
Take it easy, Colin.
who dat?
Colin left the chat. Saying good night.
Colin, have a great night.
Bye bye, Colin. It must be Colin o'clock
It is.
at time.
I've never gotten to play with Colin.
No, we'll have to change that.
I'm trying not to take it personally.
I'll move to combat.
You do that.
I'll declare both of these zombies as attackers against you.
Okay. So if you have a counter spell right now, you win. Let's see if he has it. I'm gonna cast Rally of Wings, untap all creatures I control. Creatures I control with flying get +2/+2.
I am going to tap 2, and I'm going to cycle this fetid pools.
Oh, please miracle it off the top.
Okay, no response after that.
Okay. Okay, so what are your power toughnesses?
I have a 3/3 with no keywords, and I have a 3/4 with death touch.
Okay. So the Sun Scorch Regent will block the 3/3. Mirror Entity will block the one with Death Touch.
Okay.
Any effects?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Look
Becky.
at that block.
I'll tap 2 and cast a Shepherd of Rot, and then pass the turn.
What does Shepherd of Rot do again?
It's a 1/1 that says tap it. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie in play.
Oh my gosh.
Gross.
I don't live though.
I don't.
I just die here. My top deck was this fetid pools. I needed an untapped land.
I go to combat.
Yes.
Just the Regent.
I declare death
Nice.
with my Ghoul Caller Giza and Bolus's Citadel in hand.
Oh,
Good game, guys.
that
was
was
fun.
great. That was great. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you're in chat, we're going to start another game in just a minute. If you are watching on YouTube, check out our podcast, the Guardian Project Podcast. We record episodes weekly. You can find us at guardianprojectpodcast.com, and you can find our episodes anywhere where you listen to podcasts. We're also on Twitter at GuardianPod. You can find me on Twitter at ATFlory, and then Coyle and Andy and Brian, tell everybody where they can find you and plug all your stuff.
You can find me on Twitter at WormCoilEngine. You should check out the Guardian Project podcast, recorded every Wednesday.
Woo!
You can find me on Twitter at EDHD_Andy, and I have a blog where I talk about lots of EDH fun stuff. You can find the link to that on my Twitter.
And you can find me on Twitter at BallermanCometh. And if you found my sandwich from the other day, please return it. I missed that.
All right, thank you guys.
Would you want it?
I lost
Would you
my
want it
sandwich
in
at
any
work.
condition?
I work from home.
Would you want it returned to you in
Sad.
any condition, Brian?
Even half eaten, I'll